In a vibrant city where towering buildings loomed over crowded streets, a modest library stood as a haven for Malik Johnson, a 24-year-old black student scraping by with multiple jobs to fund his college education. The library, with its weathered books and creaky floors, was his refuge from financial strain. One rainy day, while engrossed in To Kill a Mockingbird, Malik noticed an elderly woman observing him. Clad in an elegant coat, she seemed out of place. Smiling, she remarked, "That's a favourite of mine." Malik, surprised but intrigued, responded, sparking a conversation about literature's themes of justice and equality, topics close to his heart. The woman introduced herself as Evelyn Whitmore, her poised demeanour softened by kindness. Their discussion flowed from novels to personal stories. Malik shared his struggles, long diner shifts, night classes, and tuition woes. Evelyn, a wealthy widow, spoke of her loneliness despite her riches, confessing money amplifies emptiness. Their connection deepened, and they exchanged numbers, promising to meet again. Their next encounter was at an upscale cafe, where Malik felt out of place in his worn attire. Evelyn's warmth eased him, and they bonded over shared stories. Abruptly, she proposed an unconventional deal. Marriage, not for love, but partnership. She offered financial security to ease his burdens, allowing him to focus on his dreams in exchange for companionship in her later years. Stunned, Malik grappled with the idea. Marrying a wealthy, white, 75-year-old stranger seemed absurd. Doubt swirled. Would people see him as a gold digger? Yet, the prospect of escaping financial hardship and supporting his family was tempting. After days of reflection, he agreed, sensing an extraordinary opportunity. Their courthouse wedding was understated, attended only by a judge and a clerk. Post-ceremony, Evelyn welcomed Malik to a luxurious penthouse, a world of marble floors and city views alien to his modest roots. She insisted he embraced the lifestyle, gifting him new clothes and introducing him to her staff. Malik struggled with the extravagance and public scrutiny as whispers branded him opportunistic. Friends drifted away, assuming he'd changed. Yet Evelyn's companionship, a love for puzzles, music, and stories, drew him closer. She wasn't just a benefactor. She was a friend. One evening, Evelyn revealed a carved wooden box containing faded photos, letters, and trinkets. Among them was a photo of her late husband, Richard, whose cold demeanor hinted at a troubled past. She shared how his ruthless business dealings prioritized profit over people, leaving her guilt-ridden. Evelyn wanted Malik's help to atone for these wrongs, transforming her wealth into a force for good. Moved, Malik encouraged her to rekindle old passions, painting, museum visits, volunteering. Their bond grew, rooted in mutual respect. On the 7th day post-wedding, Evelyn presented the box again, revealing its true significance. It held evidence of Richard's exploitative practices, letters and documents exposing harm to marginalized communities, including black neighborhoods. A key to a storage unit promised more revelations. Malik, overwhelmed, realized their marriage was about redemption, not just security. At the storage unit, they uncovered records of displaced families and exploited workers. Malik's resolve hardened. These are real people, not numbers. They planned a foundation to support affected communities with scholarships, housing, and job training. Malik threw himself into the project, collaborating with Evelyn to draft proposals and engage allies. Their work, social media vilified him, and some friends abandoned him. Powerful figures tied to Richard's dealings tried to derail them with bribes and intimidation. Yet, Evelyn's courage and Malik's determination held firm. They fortified their efforts with cybersecurity, transparent testimonials, and media investigations into Richard's empire. Community support grew as people shared stories of hardship, validating the Foundation's mission. Local news exposed more of Richard's wrongs, shifting public perception. Malik's tireless work, visiting neighborhoods, listening to survivors, earned trust. Evelyn, though frail, remained committed, her guilt easing with each step toward justice. Months later, as the Foundation's launch neared, Evelyn's health declined. One evening, watching the sunset, she confided, "These months with you are my most meaningful." Weeks later, she passed away, leaving Malik a letter entrusting him with her legacy. Use it boldly to make the world better. Grief-stricken but inspired, Malik expanded the foundation, funding education, housing, and jobs for the marginalized. He spoke at conferences, sharing their story, emphasizing resilience and change. Years later, at an award ceremony, Malik accepted recognition for impacting thousands. Holding Evelyn's photo, he declared, "This is for Evelyn Whitmore, who taught me light shines in darkness." Her legacy lived through the foundation, touching countless lives. Malik's journey, from a struggling student to a beacon of change, proved that unlikely alliances could spark profound transformation.